Welcome back to the Sankofa series, everyone. I am your host, Tanisha Miss T. Morrison, the owner and visionary of the Empower Her Experience. Today, our Reach Back and Fetch It Sankofa series features none other than Mrs. Rasheeda Rochon, a wife, mom of three girls, a Las Vegas resident by way of Los Angeles, and the co-owner of R&B Catering. R&B Catering, for its innovative culinary, city chic, and timely delivery, is a pioneer in the greater Las Vegas region. Via private dining, they have received top hospitality recognition from all over the United States. Their food represents their dedication to superior quality. R&B Catering executive chef Quentin Q. Rochon, one of the America's most respected artists, oversees the preparation of all recipes. Their world-renowned menus are created with a passion for culture and perfection. They are giving you rhythm for your mouth. Welcome to the Sankofa series, Rasheeda.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course, girl. It's been a minute. Y'all done
Right?
relocated and took R&B Catering all the way to Las Vegas, and us in
Man.
Cali just trying to smell the food from here.
Look, well, we've been rocking for a long time.
Yeah. We were spoiled. We were spoiled for some years. So I guess it's Vegas time.
Right.
But before we get into it, I really want to just say thank you to you and Chef Q. From the beginning of Empower Her, you guys was like, look, I'm gonna work with you, whatever you need, however you need it. You really gave just my events the culinary experience that we wanted. The food was bomb. Y'all
Thank
service
you.
is the best. It's always just A1. So I just really appreciate you and Chef Q just for believing in the vision of Empower Her. So thank you again.
Thank
I know I
you.
keep thanking y'all, but I'm gonna keep
No, and
thanking
same
y'all.
here. We appreciate you, really.
Yes,
Okay, because you were one of the first ones to come in and hire us. Like, okay, well, let's do it. Let's get it on.
yeah.
Let's get
Like
the
let's get
ball
this
rolling.
thing. Yeah, let's get it going. Um, so for those people that are not familiar with R&B catering, when I had y'all was Compton, LA, now y'all in Vegas. But can you give me a backstory of R&B catering? Like where did y'all start? How did y'all get the name? All of that good stuff.
Well, we actually started in Inglewood. We
Okay.
used to just do like little small lunch plates. We'll drop them off at the school, and then we started doing tastings. And it really kind of started. We always listen to R&B music, so that was something that was always in the background. And I was like, we really need to start pushing this. People would tell us like, the food is good. Y'all should start selling it. It was like, right. We're like, okay, well, maybe. I went to school for culinary for a little while, and we were like, okay, well, let's see what happens. California was good to us. We had certain contracts, but we actually wanted to elevate, and that's what moved us to Las Vegas. But we lived in Inglewood, we sold Compton, Los Angeles. We had a contract with Aviation High School. We did a lot of the LAUSD events.
Okay.
So we would do different things out there, not so much as the private chef that we do out here.
Okay. And you all are a family-owned business.
Yes.
Yeah. How is that? How was that experience?
It's interesting. My sister-in-law works for us. My mom works for us. So it is definitely a family-owned establishment. Yeah. So for me, working with my husband, living together, working together, it can be a lot at times.
Yeah.
How
do y'all find a balance?
We know that we have to get it done. We know we have to get the job done.
Okay.
And we both have a passion for what we do. And that's bringing great food to our customer, and that's giving our customer great customer service. So at the end of the day, we put aside whatever we may be feeling at that moment It could be towards each other. It could be towards someone that's working for us. We put that to the side to focus on the business. Because at the end of the day, that's the goal. The goal is to always put our business first, and then we can get back to whatever issue we may have had in the kitchen.
Okay, look, that's the key right there. Being able to say, look, it is what it is, on a personal note, but this business, show up, show out, and then we'll get back to what all that other stuff was. That's a key. Definitely, for sure. Now I know, Chef Hugh, he does his thing on the grill, the oven, the stove, wherever you throw it, he's gonna get it done. And I also know that, you have, and, correct me, of course, the creative piece and the ambient, and the feel good as he doing his thing and you help and serve. You're making sure that the people, while they wait, are enjoying the experience.
Yes. So just let me know.
So can you talk a little bit about that, the creativity that goes behind when a client comes to you and they say they want this experience, they want this menu, how do you two collaborate that and be able to deliver it to the client?
So for the most part, when they usually always talk to me. A lot of people get me confused and think that I'm the chef in the mix because they never talk to him. They never see him. So it's always, the communication is always with me.
He just popped up with the chef hat, like, y'all ready?
Right. People ask him like, oh, but what's the price for this? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. He's like, you have to call my wife.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the setup, I love to decorate. That's always been a passion for me. So a lot of times we were decorating just because I love to do it. Okay. So we would be doing private chef events, and I would come in and I would just set up the table, serve them. And we were only charging for the catering portion.
Right.
And then I have chefs that have been in the game for a while, and they would reach out to me and they were like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. They was like, do you know what you're bringing to them?
Right.
They were like, you are doing a good job. It was like, you're just not throwing something together.
I remember I came for a tasting at one time, and with my sister and some others. And you got the whole setup. I mean, it was like candle lit, the music going. Like, okay,
So you know how long ago that was.
Yes, girl. My God.
And I enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work because I really enjoy doing it. I love to see people's, expression when they see the whole setup. I love just the way it makes them feel. They want to take pictures. They want to look at it. It makes me feel good. So I enjoy it. That's what made me actually add the event planning.
Yeah.
Because I started. Customers started, asking, well, can you do the event planning? And my husband has been pushing me for a long time to do it. And I'm like, no, I don't have time. I got to run R&B catering. He's like, but you already doing it.
Right. You are. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like,
and you've already developed the experience. You know what people want. You know what they're looking for. You know how to execute it. So it just makes sense to go ahead and add it to, the services.
Right. And started adding it. Or then once I added it and I was giving customers, the prices, I was nervous. Like, these people are not going to pay this. Like, I don't know. And when they started sending their money, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
They want the services. I was in shock.
It's crazy because the previous episode, I had Portia on here and she was just talking about, our value. Really like your value proposition as a brand, as a, what you can bring to the table, what you're offering. And sometimes we as the Black community, Black businesses, we may lowball ourselves because we feel like our people can't afford it. When it's like, no, they can afford it. They can afford everything else. And they can afford to go to some of these, other chain
5-star
restaurants.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So definitely I'm happy that, y'all know y'all worth.
Yes.
Y'all know
It
y'all worth.
it took us some time,
Mhm.
you know, to get there. But, you know, once we started cooking for Bill Clinton and the mayor, I was like, baby,
Throw
tomorrow's
the names
price
out,
is
girl.
not today's price.
Throw the names out, girl.
Like, okay, yeah, it's time to just step it on up a notch.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and put that on our website so y'all can know where y'all click on, you know,
Right.
a quote. You already know who we have been servicing. So yeah.
Definitely.
I love it. And I also know that with the uproot to Las Vegas, can you talk a little bit about what that experience was? You know, moving your brand from Cali to Las Vegas, finding your new circle of business owners and supporters, clients, and all of that. How was that?
Our goal was to move out here to do a restaurant.
Okay.
That was our goal when we first moved, but we literally moved 1 week before COVID hit.
Wow.
So it's like we moved March 7th. The next week, everything shut down.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Same thing. Last episode, she's now in Texas, and her wife moved. I think it was during the. Ooh, y'all making these migrations during some interesting times. Okay.
I'm telling you, and I mean, shut completely down. We were in shock. Yeah. So then we, you know, we had to continue to work. I was on leave. He was still working. He was actually working in California. Oh, so wow. He would go back to work and come home on the weekends. Oh. So we did that until they completely shut down, you know, the schools and everything in California. So once we did that, the restaurants were shut down. So at that point, people were looking for food.
Oh, yeah.
So we're like, okay, well, let's kind of start doing that. Yeah, we started doing the outdoor pop-ups, you know, because you couldn't be inside. So we did a few of the pop-ups, and then it was just word of mouth. Okay. And the word of mouth took off for us. So it took off.
That word of mouth, look. It'd be a blessing.
People just don't understand. We rarely were putting up things on social media. I try and stay on top of social media because I do understand. You've been doing good
because I know the journey. You see, I know the journey.
Man, I try. I really try.
Like, Rasheeda, where the pictures out of that good food, that good setup? Right. Like, girl, I didn't have time. So
you used to be on me too. I know, like, you have to get pictures. I'm like, okay. So now I try and make sure I at least get 1 or 2 in there.
Yeah.
And it just kind of went from there. It went from the word of mouth getting around to from the food, from the customer service, and we still looked into having the brick and mortar, but then we didn't want the overall, like, the amount and the cost of the brick and mortar.
Yeah.
You know, and the catering was just doing well for us. We never even thought that the amounts that we were making out here that we would have made, or we probably would have been moved. Yeah. But from leaving from California and coming out here and being able to make $20,000 a month consistently was not something that we thought. And it may not be a lot for some people, but baby, it was a lot for us.
Yeah.
You know,
honey, look, for those people who are hesitant to make that move, you don't know what blessings is sitting on the other side of it. If it makes sense for you, your partner, y'all have a plan.
Yes.
So I think that's been the theme that I've been hearing on the series for those couples who have, you know, uprooted themselves, their families, is it has to start with a plan. You know, you have to know that when we leave here, we're going to be able to, and it may not work out the way we think it's going to work out, or it may work out better.
Yes.
Plan and having the faith and putting in action, putting in the work.
Very true.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, we didn't expect for things to take off the way that they did. And for customers, I talk to customers every day.
Yeah.
You know, we book events and we only work on the weekends for catering. So the amounts that we were bringing in were only for weekend events.
Wow.
And this has just been monthly.
Yeah.
Where those amounts they come in consistently. And I just thank God, because I would have never thought seen it, none of that. And it was tough, because we have small children, so to uproot them from what they know, all they know is California.
Right.
But we had to just make that decision.
Yeah. And it seemed like they're loving it. I see they some little entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Pop-up shops going.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do their thing.
Okay.
And they have the whole neighborhood selling too. We live in like a gated community, and they set up there. They have the neighbors' kids coming. They sell candy. They sell all type of stuff.
Yeah.
My kids know they have to work for the dollar.
Right. So, and with that, your parents being entrepreneurs, they're seeing your grind, they're seeing your hustle, they're seeing your dedication, perseverance, and all of those things, just your work ethic. What are those things that you're teaching them about the balance between, wanting to do the pop-up, wanting to make the money, but still also having like their childhood?
It's their choice.
Okay.
So it's never forced upon them.
Yeah.
But they know that if they want something and it's extra outside of things that they already get on a regular, that they have to work for it.
Yeah.
And they will come up like, okay, Mom, we want to sell today.
Yeah.
Can we go? Can we get some items so that we can sell?
They're excited about it.
Yes, like they want to.
Yeah.
And then my 11-year-old, she goes catering with us. She likes to come and help.
That's my boo. Hey, girl.
Girl, she's like, child, she just walked in from school. So yeah, and they want to. They enjoy it.
Yeah, I love that. I love.
They enjoy the entrepreneurship.
Things that it instills in children. Especially when it's like they're doing it for fun, but they don't even know that they're learning life skills. So that's the benefit of it. So I definitely love that. I've been seeing their pop-ups and everything.
They hire their friends. Oh yeah,
come on with
they delegate jobs.
Come on with the staff, honey. Say you're gonna get it too.
It's hilarious, but like you said, I love that it's in them.
Yeah.
And they know that they have to, work in life. Nothing's for free.
Right. Oh, girl, yeah. You have some beautiful, beautiful daughters. I love it.
Thank you.
So I did see that you all won an award, the Vegas Takeoff, for your famous mac and cheese.
Yes, ma'am.
As well. Is he commuting to Cali anytime soon? I might have to bring us a couple of plates. Okay?
Right, just bring some pans out there. We won best mac and cheese for Las Vegas, and we won for our Oreo cheesecakes.
Ooh.
And for the mac and cheese, we actually went up against like restaurants. We were the only catering company.
Wow.
Everywhere else, they were brick and mortars, and we went up against them and we won.
They said you haven't heard about the Rochons. Yeah, I didn't know we was coming, huh?
Look, I had the judges calling me before people even voted. Wow. And they were like, don't tell nobody, but y'all got this in the bag.
Wow. I love it. I've just been really enjoying watching the journey, on social media. I'm like, wow, the uproot was, it wasn't a surprise for you guys, but I'm sure for your clientele, it was just like, wow, like they're gone. But it just sounds like it has been truly a blessing. You talked about the event planning. I also saw something about Staycation Package. Yeah, have a Staycation Package. Tell me a little bit about that.
If you were to call, I have Airbnbs that I could, set up with you, hotel rooms. It could be a surprise where we would come in, set everything up, like decorate the room, decorate the Airbnb, and you surprise your loved one or your significant other. It would be totally up to you. But once they walk in, everything is set up. The food is cooked. I hand you drinks once you walk in. You know, you have a seat or you can walk around and look at the decorations. Serve you an appetizer. Huh?
Yeah, I say you got the playlist going?
You know the playlist is going. It's R&B catering. You know the R&B catering music is going.
Look, I'm telling you, y'all top notch for that playlist, okay?
Look.
The is fire and the playlist is superb. Like, come on.
We have surprised so many people like that, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it, especially when we do like the hotels and people want to surprise their significant other and they're wondering like, because we check into your room. So we'll actually go down, check into your hotel room. So they have no idea. So they're just kind of surprised when they get to the room and they're like, why are you knocking on the door?
Right.
Because we're in there.
Okay, I love that. All right. So that's a different little twist than what I'm used to for you guys. And you just evolved so much.
Yes.
Evolved so much. So tell the people about some of your top selling menus, just some of those items. I'm gonna throw out there the Slap Your Mama tea. Okay. Are y'all that's still on the menu? Or
that is that could never leave the menu. So our top, we do any ethnicity of food, but we are mainly known out here for soul food and the Slap Your Mama tea.
Slap Your Mama tea.
That is something. We have 3 signature drinks: Slap Your Mama tea, Kick Your Cousin Punch, and Strangle Granny Lemonade. And yes, those things people call us often for. And for the soul food, I'm sorry, did that click off? For the soul food, it's just, we tell people, you know, we cook more than soul food. They're like, yeah, but we can't find soul food out here. So that's all we want. Yeah. It's often. Our mac and cheese, fried chicken. We do a Brussels sprout salad. That's a hot salad. And people love that. And the Slap Your Mama tea. They usually love everything, but those items right there, we cook so much that we don't even like them anymore in our house.
So when y'all bottling up the tea, and getting it shipped out, when does that happen?
We've been talking about that. I'm just trying to figure out how to ship it in a cost efficient way.
Yeah.
You know, and we use a lot of fresh fruit.
Yeah, y'all do.
And just trying to preserve it. So we've been trying to see like if we did like a trial.
Yeah.
To see if it would work out good. The shipping cost, because that's really what it is the shipping cost. You know, and getting it to the customer.
Some beta testers or whatever, you know.
Right.
Put my address down or whatever.
We may have to take you up on that offer because we definitely have people like, you need to start shipping it. And that's our only concern is we don't want it to arrive, you know, and it's gone bad.
Yeah. Understandable. Look. Whew, I can't wait. So what else do you guys have coming? What's coming up for R&B catering? What can we look forward to? The summer coming. I guess this is spring. We in spring. It's about to be spring. I don't know what's happening with the weather.
Yes, but, we are in spring and we are completely booked.
Okay.
We are booked for the Deltas. We're actually doing 8 days straight for an event for them.
Shout out to the Divine Nine.
Yes, we have that coming up. We have a few weddings coming up. Okay. And we're actually working on looking for a hookah lounge.
Ooh.
Yeah, we want to open up a 420 friendly hookah lounge.
Okay.
So
we 420 friendly's friend. Okay. So I'll come out and support. But that would be really nice. That would be really nice.
Yes.
I could just imagine the playlist, you know, the food.
Right. Definitely a mature crowd. And that's we're working on that, working on looking for a facility and just trying to find somewhere where everyone would enjoy, the atmosphere would be good. So we're saying we're on the lookout.
Look, for that, I'm gonna have to hop on the flight or take the drive, one of the two.
Please do.
I cannot wait. Talk about some partnerships. I know that some other supporters of Empower Her Experience, Cherry Sweets, and some other people have, you know, moved to Vegas as well. Can you talk a little bit about how that has been, seeing familiar faces and whatnot?
Yes, so with Cherry Sweets, shout out to Alexis. Yeah. I actually, anytime she's in town, she travels quite a bit, but anytime she's in town, that is my go-to for all of my treats. Okay, if you guys need any type of treats, they're going to be good, fresh, decorated, nice. Yes.
Oh my God. I said, look, Rasheeda done took the food. Lexus done took the treats. Like, y'all are, what is happening? What is happening here?
She is definitely my go-to. Man, she's phenomenal.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Any other partnerships that you wanna just shout out and have people, if they're in the Vegas area, look into?
Well, it's a few people out here that have catering companies. We have All Flavor out here, which is a catering company. I always refer people, if we're booked or if we're not available. Ponita's Kitchen. Who else do we have out here? Mr. Fried Man on Flamingo. That's my boy Steve. See who else. It's a lot of people, y'all.
People got to go somewhere because R&B Catering said, check us out in the summer, fall, spring, next winter.
Man, they be having us going out here, I tell you.
I love it though. I really, really, really love it. I just love what you all are bringing to catering, just being Black owned, family owned.
Thank you.
Really just doing your thing. Like I'm loving it. Is there anything that you would give to the people who are thinking that maybe their success is in another state? What advice would you give them?
To do it, to chase your dreams, go after it. Like you said before, it may not even happen the way you think you want it to happen. It may happen a total different way, but a lot of times we put things off because we're scared, and we don't know what's on the other side of that wall, but it could be your blessing. Right. So if you've been thinking about it, you've been wanting to do it, just go ahead and do it. Believe me, it is ways and you will figure it out and you will be okay.
Yes.
And you can always go back.
Yes. I love it. I love it. Any advice for those women, men who, what have you, who are looking to find out how to drive their partner or believe in their partner's vision, their dream? So I know you shared that this has been something that the two of you kind of started together. Was there a point where you saw the vision, you saw like, Q, you could do this, like I'm going to come in and we're going to do it together, but
find your niche. It wasn't something that was on his mind, honestly. It was like, oh, I just like to do it.
Yeah.
For me, I was like, okay, well, we need to bring some extra money in, so let's try and do this. And from there, it just kind of took off. But it took some time. Everything is not going to happen overnight.
Nope.
Things take time. We were doing that out there for at least about 4 or 5 years. And it wasn't often like it is here, where it's often.
Yeah.
It takes some time. You have to it has to be something that you have a passion behind, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you don't care about it, if you don't have a passion, then it's going to feel like work.
Yeah.
You definitely not going to want to do it. So just give your partner, don't kill him or her. You will get to those points if you work together. you know, but you have to put your family first.
That's
And
key.
yeah.
That's key. Yes. I love it. Well, look, I appreciate you. I'm just so happy to even just be on this, call with you and being able to connect with you. And
Thank you.
I'm definitely gonna have to get one of these staycation packages. Okay.
Yes, please
Yeah.
do. Okay. I would love to surprise, come in and decorate for you. It's definitely a vibe.
Yes.
It definitely is.
Yes. Well, Rasheeda, you already know it's more than business, your family. I love you. I love Chef Q. I love R&B Catering. I'm so proud of what you all are doing, what you have to come. I'm gonna be looking for that hookah lounge.
Yes.
Okay, whenever you bring it to fruition. And you all, if you need event planning, staycation packages, catering, you name it, look, they're gonna bring the kids out. The kids could do a pop-up for you.
Right. Cotton candy machine, snow cones.
Yes.
We got it all.
The kids gonna be booking the birthday parties, okay?
Right.
Parties. They say, Mom, Dad, we got a booking.
Yes.
But yeah, I wanted to have you on. I wanted to be able to talk about what you guys are doing out there in Vegas because it's really commendable. I'm proud of you all for just being determined, and persevering and just continue to crush your goals, and just those dreams and checking things off. It is just a blessing. I love it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, of course.
I'll
Where
be a
can they
little
find
nervous.
you?
They can find us at rmbcatering.net or be on Instagram, R&B Catering, spell out the and. Google is R&B Catering, also R&B Catering Las Vegas.
Okay. Yeah, I heard it here. If you're out in Las Vegas, book now if you're trying to do something for Christmas.
Please.
Thanksgiving. Oh, those holiday menus, girl, y'all had me wanting to get on the road. I was like, I need to get down there.
And we had California customers. We had customers to pack up their cars, come and get their meals, and drive back. They said because they were not cooking.
Wow. I love it. I love it. Well, look, we're not gonna rant and rave about it. You guys book a tasting, a catering service, or something so that you can experience R&B catering yourself. Yes. I am Tanisha Miss T. Morrison. This is the Sankofa series with Mrs. Rasheeda Rochon of R&B Catering, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye, T.